This retro love song has put a spell on global listeners. In today's 3-hour news show signature segment, See the Stories, we will have the American singer-songwriter who is famous for his song Until I Found You and just released his debut album, Angel Face. Please welcome Stephen Sanchez. Hi, Stephen.
Great to meet you.
All right, congratulations, Stephen, for your debut album, Angel Face. So can you tell us the story behind the album and also how excited are you for this album?
Totally. So the album Angel Face is following the life, death, and love of the troubadour Sanchez, who falls in love with a mobster's girlfriend and gets gunned down for it in the end. And it's entirely about love's humanity and all the things that you go through while being in love, and the unfortunate ending of love usually happens because of death. And it's the whole story. And I'm extremely excited that it's out. I feel really, really grateful that it's out, and it's something that has been it's been like a love project. Like, it's just something I just am so in love with and that I'm a fan of. I think it's hard, for artists sometimes to work on a project and still be a fan of it after. And I think for me, it was we worked on it for close to a year almost, it feels like. But it was also very short. Not even close to a year. Oh my gosh, maybe 6 months. And then it was done, and I sat with it for so long. And I dreamed up this story and all these different characters, and it just became just so fun for me, just like a passion project, and it really put the wind back in my sails for music, and now performing it all live has been very, very special for me, and it's very cool. So I'm very excited.
That sounds really interesting. You seem very happy with this album.
I'm very happy, yeah.
I see that there are 13 tracks in this album, right? Yeah.
There are 13.
I would never fall in love again until I found her. And I'll be the bed, holding your dreams if family, gonna get you so high, it's gonna send you reeling. Baby, come and feel it.
So can you tell us, out of the 13 tracks, which are the track that is most special for you and what's unique about it?
Wow. The boys and I have really been enjoying this song called Shake. Well, more specifically because it was very much not fought against, but just encouraged to not be put on the album, because it was too on the nose as far as the 50s sound goes. And it has been a fan favorite on the road, and it has been a band favorite on the road. And so for right now, that song is my favorite because it's just insane. It's just a fun song to sing. So,
well, can you sing it a little bit for us, maybe?
Where she was a shake to the east, shake to the west, and I was moving powers underneath the batter dress.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Thanks.
All right, so you said your favorite was Shake, but what about Until I Found You? I see it's also included in the album, and it has given you the international recognition. And how do you feel about that song, and why did you decide to put Until I Found You into the Angel Face album?
Yeah, it was less about the fact, that song has done a magnificent thing for me, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. I think it was just that song for me wasn't the end of the story, you know, it was the beginning of it, and it was the beginning of this world and this creation that is Angel Face. And you know, it just felt right to have it on the record. And as the story goes in the record, you know, Until I Found You was how Steven Sanchez and the Mooncrests got their start back in 1958, and that's what launched this album and the story. And so it just feels like full circle. It's all come together in a really great way. And it's just it's this thing. It's a whole body of work. You know, it wasn't just a single. It's like that was the start of a whole body of work. And I just feel satisfied in that. I think if it was still like kind of lingering as like this black sheep in a way, you know, and I kept, you know, doing this hyper pop, very 2023, you know, sound, I think I'd feel unsatisfied, you know. But I love 50s and 60s music, and so to make a record that also trailed off of a single is very exciting for me. So yeah.
All right, so you came to Indonesia a couple months ago, is that correct?
Well, you did.
And a huge enthusiasm from the Indonesian fans. Do you also have any plan to come and promote your debut album in Indonesia soon?
I'm sure we'll come out that way. Who knows though? I think it's up to the folks scheduling the tour.
All right. So how much do you actually know about Indonesia? And can you tell us a specific memorable moment from your last visit to Indonesia?
I remember we were in Jakarta. It was there was this whiskey jazz bar we went to. It was very cool. We actually played at Java Jazz Festival with them. But they're great. They're awesome. But we went there with them. They're wonderful. And yeah.
Okay. Do you have something to say to our fans in Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia?
Thank you guys so much. You're just so sweet, and it's unforgettable, you know, the amount of things that you've done for my career, and that's just being you folks listening. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Steven, for the interview. We really enjoy having you. And I wish you a lot of success with your debut album. And please don't forget to stop by to Indonesia when you have the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Steven. I hope to see you back soon. Bye. All right, See the Stories will be back after the break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.